You can hear me now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Okay. Yes, Abhiram. Yeah, Haley, you can explain quickly.
One is like if it would go 1 to 2, that would be 100%. So when it only added 60 cents, so that's like 60%.
Perfect. So this is perfectly based on the discussion we had in previous session, how to find, how to. So here there is a formula also, maybe formula we'll discuss later. So 60 cents added, so 60%. For $1, 60 cents added. Good. Once you understand the technique, it is very easy to do the sums, whatever topic is. Oh, sorry. Yep, explain.
To add the sales tax, you just do 20 times 0.05, and then you whatever you get from that, you just add to 20.
So for $100, $5 is the tax. For $10, 0.5, and for $20, $1 extra, so 21. Yeah, explain.
So 147% is equal to 1.47. So to get the number of students this year, you just multiply 200 by 1.47, which is 294.
So there is an increase of 47%. 100 to 147. 100 become 147, increase of 47%. for 200. So 47 times 2. 47 times 2 is 94. So 200 plus 94, 294. Got it? Either we can apply formula or by logic also we can do like this. Okay? Whatever you feel easy or fast, you can go with that. Next, this is straightforward. The meaning of percent 23 is extra. Sorry, here only 23% of 100. Yep, 23% is for 100, it is just 23, nothing. Very simple question. So 89% is nothing but 89 out of 100. That's what we discussed. That is what the percent means. So 89 out of 100 is nothing but 0.89 times height. Explain. Only two options we have to. So among these two, they asked either doctor or internet information, either from doctor or internet. And we just have to add them. It is 76. So 76 for 100, for 1200. So 76 times, is that what you did?
Yeah, I did 0.76 times 1200. So yeah, it's like the same
Yep.
thing.
Yep. So 912. Okay, next. Okay, you both got the right answer. 15% of 8 hours is we have to convert to minutes and it is 72. తీసుకెళ్ళు.
వచ్చిందో లేదో వచ్చు.
Yep. 10% out of 170% is just 17. So 1 star they asked 16 ratings out of 145. 16 out of 145 is how much you got? 0.11, and it is percent we have to convert into. So 0.11 times 100, something will be there, of course. So 11%. Really? Fine.
Can you explain that one again?
I did not get it.
Can you explain that one again, please?
Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, here it is immaterial. How many are there? We don't need this information. And how many employees are there? It doesn't matter. And how many stars they are giving also, this also doesn't matter. And employee A, for employee A, what is the answer? What percent of employee S calls received a rating of 1 star? What is the rating of 1 star for employee A? All together is 100%. Agree? All together is 100%. 1
Yeah.
star, he got 16 ratings out of 145. 16 ratings out of 145. In case, suppose if it is 72 and a half out of 145, what is the percent? 50%, half of them. Okay. And this we will get a fraction. This is a fraction. This is a fraction, and converting to percent is 100 multiplied by 100. That's what we discussed in the previous session. Convert to a percent. We are including this percent symbol, that time multiply by 100 is a easy method to remember. And multiply by 100. This thing we have to simplify. So 16 out of 145. You can use calculator, and it is 0.11. Some other digits are there, but here only 2-digit number we need. Max 2-digit number. It is 11%. Fine.
Yes, thank you.
Yep. Okay. So this is it takes more time. We may not have patience to read and do it fast. That is the only disadvantage with this lengthy, but it is very simple only. Yeah, you can take some time and to understand the question. Otherwise, we may get if we do wrong, then we'll get wrong answer. Yep. You guys follow the theory part thoroughly, whatever I explain. Whatever is required, I explain you guys. If you follow that, that helps a lot. Abhiram, you can explain.
So if the number is going to increase by 29%, that means it's going to you have to multiply 113,000 by 1.29. So when you do that, it's 145,800, or it's closest to that.
Yep, that's what. 29% on this number. That's only matters us. Nothing else. So there will be an increase, 20% extra. So what is the next? So 16, 29%. This is the answer.
Wait, why is it
Fine.
in again? Sorry.
Yeah,
Because you
29% on this. You see, it is 1 lakh. For 1 lakh, 29% is rough. 29% is roughly 30,000 will increase. So here it is on 1 lakh 13,000 it is. So more than 30% should increase, or do the number actual number.
Oh yeah, I see now. Thank you.
You got it now?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, so we can directly multiply by 1.29 because you can use the calculator and you will get the answer straight away. Because 1 is 100% and 1.29 is 129%. When we add 29%, directly we can multiply by 1.29 or 129 by 100. That's what we discussed. Straight away you can use calculator and this fraction multiply times. Yeah, you can explain.
You just do 78.20 times 0.15.
15%. So by logic also 10% is 7.82 and again 5%, 3.91. So 10, 15%. It comes 11 plus something between 11 and 12. Between 11 and 12 it is. So rounded is here among the options. This is the only right one. Fine. This is for 10%. This is for 5%. If you want to do manually, or directly you can apply on calculator. Yep. So 20% of $50 is reduction. So directly we can do by 80% of $50. Directly we can do 80% is 80 of 100 times 50. We will get 8 times 5 is 40. Did you get this? So by reducing 20%, it is 80%. Fine.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Please do confirm such that I will be confident that you are understanding. Okay. Yeah. Continue. This is very simple. Straight away. 10% is just remove 1 0. So it is 37. Fine. Yep. Explain.
You just do 25 times 0.2.
20% on this thing. 10% is 2.5. 20% is $5. Is the tip. Explain.
I did 60 times 0.2, and then whatever I got from that, I just added it to 60.
The way they ask the question is a little confusing, but it is just nothing but 20% extra. So plus 20% of 60. 20% of 60. 20% means this is the fraction of 60. Of means multiplication 60. So 12 we have to add and hence 72. One worksheet we are done. We have to move to the second worksheet. Level 1. Then level 2 will do. Okay. So here this is very lengthy. I will skip. I will send this for homework. Very lengthy. This also I will send for homework. Yep. 1 and 2. I made a note. I will send after class for homework. Is that the answer or any other better option is there? Okay. It's again. The better option we have to go with. The best option. What is the best option here? Result they are asking. So net after increasing 9%. After increasing 9%, earlier it was 100%, then 9%. So 109% is what we discussed to solve it straight away. 109% is nothing but 109 divided by 2. Sorry, divided by 100. This is nothing but 1.09 of the value. Got it? This is only increase. The net we want. 9%. After adding 9%, what is the answer? That is the question. Fine?
Yes, I understand.
Why this is wrong? Tell me.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Why this is wrong? Why this is wrong? Why? Because here you are adding this fixed. If it
Yeah.
is 1000 also, you are adding fixed. You understand? No? Yeah, of course, it is confusing. But if x is 1000, you should not add this. No? You have to add 0.9. So that's why this is wrong. And this also wrong because this is only the extra, how much extra, but total we want, the result they asked after increasing 9%, so 109%, you have to go with 109% and A is the answer. Fine. Though simple, you may do mistakes in a hurry, but we have to take time. Do revise one more time if we have time, guys. Or once you finish, you have to review all your answers once. Review all your answers once without skipping. Yeah, you can explain. Yeah, Haley, just explain how you got the answer.
Normally you would do 50 times 0.36 and then add it. So this is just like doing that.
We have to find the value of R. Can you do it on the screen?
Find the value of k.
How we got value of r?
Is C wrong or is it right?
That is correct. You see, if it is wrong, I don't ask you to explain. I will do that. If it is right, then only I will ask you to explain.
So this is how I would normally do it. And then I would add whatever I get from this to k to find out the value. But 1.36 is just an easier way of doing the same thing.
So this is 68 correct, and here it is 18 correct. So how we got 1.36? How we got 1.36?
Because it gives me the same answer as my other method.
So 68 is nothing but it is 50R. 68 is 50R, and hence R is 68 upon 50. 68 upon 50, which is nothing but 1.36. Fine?
Yes.
Okay. Because we have to find out R from this. If you find R, you will get 50R. 36. 68 is 50R. Sorry, 68. 68 is 50R. 68 is 50R. So R is 68 out of 50, which is 1.36. Fine? Yes, next. This worksheet I will be sending you. So you can practice one more time if you have any doubts. Maybe the question number you can share. You can send on either WhatsApp or Zoom app. In case if there are any doubts, we can discuss in next class.
Can you explain this one, please?
This is a straightforward only, but with the text they just little confusing only. Read it one more time. This is straightforward only actually. 1.13 times 100, they clearly mentioned it. This is nothing but 113. And what percent greater than 100? So if 100 becomes 113, then how much percent we are adding extra here? What is the percent increase here? 13. When 100 become 113. So what is the percent? Suppose this is $100. It is sold for 113. So what percent is added means this 13 is extra added. 13 extra added, 13%. Right? On 100, 13 extra. Right? This is a simple question only. The way they ask it is a little confusing. Right?
Yes.
Get whatever they mentioned, I wrote it here. And it is nothing but 113. 113. 113 is what percent greater than 100. So if 100 become
Hello?
113, so 13%. Yeah, Surya, you joined late today.
Yes, I had to do something.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, check this one. So on percents, you were there in last session, na? We discussed the percents theory, how to solve easily.
Okay.
So based on that, we are doing the percents worksheets. One worksheet we did finish, and this is the second worksheet. This also almost half of it we are done with. I will be sending you the recordings. You can go through, and also the worksheets.
Okay.
Hmm. Yes, Abhiram, you can explain. Sorry, Haley, you can explain.
I did 100 times 0.04, and then I got 40,
Hmm.
and I did 40
Hmm.
times 0.30.
Correct. And I will give you one technique. Whatever this is suppose the base price. So here, if I add 10%, this one will become 1.1x. Okay. Again, if I add 10%, so here what we will do? Again, 1.1 times the previous one. Okay. Whatever the previous, so 10%. The other way, what I can tell, okay, 40%. We have to increase by 40%. Means either we can do 0.4. Then again, we have to apply 30%. So again, 0.3. So whatever the base value. First time I am applying 40%. Again, I am applying 30% on the base price. Like this, we can multiply. You can make a note this thing, and the multiplication of this 4 times 3 is 12, and 2 decimal points. So this is, so 0.12 is nothing but 12%. Right? 12% of x. You can make this note this. So if there are different percents, so percent 1, percent 2, percent 3 are there, suppose we just have to multiply them. That's it. Okay. Convert to a fraction and multiply. Convert to a fraction and multiply. Is this clear? We are just multiplying for fraction, or in fraction value 0.04. 40% means 0.4, sorry. 30% is 0.3. So straight away we can do this. 12%. Correct. So 6% increase. 6% increase means 1.06. So 1.06 N is 318. So N is 318 divided by 1.06, which is nothing but 300. Make a note. Right? Yes, Haley, right answer. You can explain.
I just for each choice, I just multiplied it. I turned it into a decimal and multiplied it by this. And then whatever I got, I added it to this to see which one would give me the right answer.
Yep, correct. So suppose, yeah, guys, listen to me carefully. So if 100 become 120, your water bill 100 become, sorry, 120, then what is the percent increase here? For easy understanding, am I using numbers like this? If 100 become 120, it is 100%, 20% increase. Fine. How you got this? 20 extra. Okay. So what you did here? You found the difference. First you find the difference. So here we have to find the difference of these numbers. So what is the difference? 79.86. 79.86 minus 75.74, the difference. We have to find out first. 4.12. Is this one how much percent on the base price? The base price is this is the base price is this is here the base is 100. 100 become 120. The extra is 20 on 100. This is nothing but 20%. The same way we have to solve it here also. How much increase is this thing on what amount? 75.74. This is the base. So this thing we have to convert to percent. That's it. 75.74. This fraction we have to convert to percent. This fraction. How can we convert? Times 100. Do that. How much will it be? 5.4 something extra, but 5.4 is the given. Fine. Surya and Abhiram, we have to follow this technique. You see, percent means on the base price. The difference, increase or decrease, either case. We have to find out the difference. This is the difference with reference to the base price. That gives the fraction. Because they asked in percent, we just have to multiply by 100. Otherwise, it is not required. Fine. Simple question. Yep. Right answer. This is the equation for the given question. 432 is means equal to 96%. 96%. I wrote as a fraction 96%. Of means multiplication. What number? The unknown number is x. I just translate it to an equation. Is this fine? We just have to find x is 432 multiply by 100. This thing gives, we have to multiply, then this one if you go send to the other side, we have divided by 96. This is 450. Right answer. So 40% greater. Yep. Means 140% of 115. The other way. 140% of means multiplication 115, which is nothing but 161 is the right answer. Yes, Sahili, you can explain.
I did 800 times 0.20, and then what I got from that, I subtracted from 800, and then I got 640, and then I did 640 times 0.20, and then I subtracted that number from 640.
That is correct. But is there any straight away direct method? I explained today also. Just some time back, a couple of questions back, I explained you straight away direct method. What you did is perfect, and you got the right answer. Instead of doing it step by step, can we do it just in one single expression? Kabiram and Surya, any other thoughts on Haley? So 800, so 20% depreciation means after 20% reduction, how can I find directly? Surya, we did percents, these type of sums.
Yes.
Yes, no, here. So you have to do Surya. If you do not do, then simply watching things are not clear. You are good at math. Just do. So are you keeping pen or pencil and a notebook with you?
I'm doing
Make it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Now, so tell me.
I got B
Correct. How you got it?
because it said at the time of the installation it said the stove had a value of
Will you
800.
do it on the screen? Any direct method is there?
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, yeah. I was asking for, is there any direct method instead of doing it step by step in 3 or 4 or 5 steps?
It said it estimated value of the stove exactly after 2 years. So 800 so that would be 40% off 800. So 40% of 800 minus 800 would be
One thing. Yeah, listen to me, guys, carefully. So, if there is 20% discount, okay, suppose $100, 20% discount, first discount, that one will become 80. Fine. This will become 80%. Sorry, $80. Then again, second time I have to apply 20% discount. Is this same as applying 40% discount? Are you getting my point? 20% discount and again 20% discount. It is
Yes.
not 40%. It is not 40%. Got it? Because now second time you have to give discount only on 80, not on 100. So this is not 40%. Fine?
Okay.
That is not 40%. So here 80% of this thing, 80% of 800, again 80%. Again 80%. That is the answer. Again 80%. Got it? So this thing, how can I write an equation? Is this clear, guys? Is this clear? Kelly?
Yes.
20% discount means 80% of 800. This is the first point. Again 20% discount means second time we have to apply 80% of whatever the previous value. This is for your understanding I am giving. Otherwise, directly what I do, 80% of this means 80% of this means times 0.8. Fine? Again 80%. Why 0.08? 80% is nothing but 80% is nothing but 80 by 100. That is nothing but 0.8. Fine? Again 0.8. Just do it on calculator. What will you get for this? $800 times 0.8 times 0.8. 512. Straight away we got the answer just with this expression, solving this expression. Is this clear, every one of you? Really?
Yes.
Yeah, what you said is correct, but this is
Yes.
the straightforward, a single step solution. You practice this type of solutions, okay? That helps a lot. You can save time. And this is more accurate because if you do it in 3 or 4 steps, we know mistakes somewhere. Yeah, guys, we are done for today. So both the worksheets I will be sending to you, level 1, level 2. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome. Welcome.